short really, because it's Shrove Tuesday, so we're going to do a short on how to make pancakes. So I'm going to start by just doing regular pancakes, like we would do here in the good old UK. So you're going to need plain flour, and you're going to need 100 grams, and a tablespoon is about 25 grams. So I'm just literally putting in 4 tablespoons plain flour. There we go. Now you're going to need just a touch of salt, literally just a pinch. Oops, right, there we go, literally just a pinch of salt. Over the shoulder it goes. Right, you're going to need as well, I need to get my jug out. So I'm going to use this jug because I'm going to need 300 mils of milk. So there we are on 300. Put that there. And into that milk I'm going to crack 2 eggs. Now these are mixed size eggs. The recipes quite often tell you large eggs or medium eggs, but to be fair, mixed eggs are going to be okay. So I'm just going to crack those eggs in there. I'm just going to quickly wash my hands after touching the shells. So with a fork I'm just going to whisk the eggs into the milk, whisk them around, and now all I'm going to do is add the egg and milk to the flour, and I'm going to just whisk that in. Just do it gradually. You want it to quite a thinnish consistency for English pancakes. So I'm just going to put that down a minute while I just whisk all that in. There we go, and I'm just going to add the rest now. So that is how you make the English pancakes. Right, so to make we're going to make some American pancakes now. So in my jug I have 120 ml of buttermilk, and into that I'm going to put 75 ml of cold water, and I'm just going to whisk that in with a fork. Just whisk all that together. Right, so in my bowl here, I'm just going to crack in 3 eggs. Now it doesn't matter what size eggs, a lot of them say large eggs, but I've got mixed size here, so you can pick out the you know, the 3 largest if you want to, but as long as you put 3 eggs in, and you're going to whisk them with a fork as well, but I'm just going to go and rinse my hands from the eggshells. So now you're going to just whisk the eggs up with a fork. So that's all your wet ingredients, as we call them. So into this bowl here, we're going to start with our dry ingredients. And for this, you're going to need 150 grams, which is 5 ounces of plain flour. So, as I said before, a tablespoon is about 25 grams, so it's going to be 5 tablespoons. You're then going to do half a teaspoon of baking powder. The American pancake recipe is so different to the ones that we use here in the UK. Completely different. I mean, you know, you saw just now the UK ones is just flour, eggs and milk. Well, this is a lot more. So and then of course we need a little pinch of salt again. So put that in, over the shoulder it goes. Right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to make a little well in the centre, and we're going to pour some of our wet ingredients in and just whisk it around, combining all the flour. This is buttermilk and the water that we used. So you're just going to whisk it to that, and then we're going to add our eggs in a minute, our beaten eggs. Now this mixture, the American mixture, is a lot more thicker than the English recipe. So we're just going to whisk all this in, a lot more thicker, look. There we go. So it's all going to get whisked in together till it's all combined. And you see how much thicker it is? Can you see there? It's very much thicker. Of course, the Americans, they always dress their pancakes up. I mean, normally you'd have them with just maple syrup and they're absolutely delicious like that. But I'm going to do today just, well, the maple syrup ones, but I'm also going to do some with the tinned fruit that they would use over there, and squirty double cream. You can have it with ice cream as well. So there is the American mixture. There we go. So we've got some butter in the frying pan, and now we're going to pop a ladle full in. It's really thick butter. And that's about all I'm going to put in, because it's got a bit of a funny shape there. Let's just move that like that. That'd be a bit better, I think. Right, this one here is okay to flip now, so I'm just going to flip it over. Oh, look at that. That looks nice. That does look nice. Right, so the third pancake has gone on, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to, now I've just got a tin of pie filling here, but you can, it tastes absolutely lovely on pancakes. This is actually cherries and berries mixed with a hint of vanilla. Now in America you would just get cherries, but and then what you do is you pop some whipped cream on top of that. There we go. So there is an American style pancake. And they look rather nice, but obviously my lot don't like fruit, so that's why I need somebody here to taste it, really. So there's only one thing for it. I'm going to have to taste it myself, aren't I? Let's do that then a minute. So I like cherries and berries, and I like cream and everything. So let's see if it's as nice as the ones with the maple syrup. Oops. Oh dear, hang on. It does really taste like American style pancakes. Even more so with the fruit and the cream on. Oh, it reminds me like I'm back at IHOP, which is International House of Pancakes. Or Denny's. Denny's do a lovely one. So with the ones we eat here, you just pop a little bit of oil in the pan. You rub it around and everything, and then instead of leaving it in there like we did the butter, you're going to tip it back into the cup, pop your pan back on, and you're going to use not quite a full ladle of pancake mixture, because these are bigger. So you just swirl this around, and when it starts coming away at the edges, that's when you know that it's cooked. So it's starting to come away now at the edges, but we just need to swirl these bits around again until all that's gone. As you can see, it's starting to harden up on the edges. So we just smooth some more around. I'll get my plate ready because it won't take long to cook these. Now, I'm not very good at tossing pancakes. I usually break them all, so I'm just going to flip it as normal. Unless you want to have a go at it, Craig, do you?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right, so this one's almost ready. Once you can shake the frying pan and it comes away, it's ready to flip. Oops, there we go. So there we go. So that's all come away now. So I'm going to flip that now. There we go. Now you don't need to cook the other side as long as the first side is. The trouble is, when you're doing the first side, you haven't got any control. You have to wait for it to cook before you can flip it. So we're going to pop that one on there, because that will be ready now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some lemon juice. Now you can use fresh lemon, but I've got a bottle of lemon juice here. So you pop some lemon juice on, put some sugar across the top, roll the pancake up like that, and then you're just going to pop a bit more lemon over the top. So that's how we do our pancakes that we eat here in the UK. Now you can, if you want, put sultanas in these pancakes. A lot of people, my mum always used to do sultanas in them. But you know what? If you don't fancy giving what I've shown you today, if you don't fancy giving that a go, then you can always buy your ready done buttermilk pancakes, and you just do exactly the same as what I did when I served them up. You stack them up and put them with fruit and cream, or you stack a couple up at a time and you have them with maple syrup. And if you don't want to make the ones we have here in our country, you can buy pancakes already done in a packet, and they are quite nice. But if you want a little bit of fun, you can just buy a pancake mix, and all you have to do is add water and literally just shake it, and then you just cook them exactly the same way as I showed you how to cook these, and they will turn out like that. So that's it then for our pancake day. If you do make them, I hope you enjoy them, and we'll all be back next week. If you're following us on Facebook, give us a like, and if you're following us on YouTube, please subscribe. So we'll hopefully all be back together again next week, and we'll all see you next week. So cheerio, my dearios. Bye.